Have you hit a wall when it comes to growing your interior design business? Then welcome to Wingnut Social, the podcast specifically designed to accelerate your business through increased social media presence, impactful online content, and translating industry experience into physical success. This is your design business tightly fastened. Now welcome the hosts of Wingnut Social, Darla Powell and Natalie Graff.
Hey there, welcome to the Monday Marketing Minisode. I am your host, Darla Jethro Powell, the Grand High Poobah of all things Wingnut, and I am joined by the Soulless Ginger, Honey Nuggets McPherson.
Hi. Oh, hi. That's a good one, Darla. Wow, how long did it take you to come up with that?
Probably about just now.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying.
Natalie, today we're talking about LinkedIn.
Yes, we are talking about my most favorite platform, Darla, as she likes to say, LinkedIn. So what we've got going on here is LinkedIn has jumped on the bandwagon of all of the other social media platforms, and they now have a feature to where you can create an event inside of LinkedIn.
Okay, to be fair, LinkedIn has had this since October of last year. So the event thing isn't new. There is another announcement here that's new for LinkedIn that we do have, but it's come back up. It's bubbled up to the surface just because of the current pandemic that we have. And I didn't even really know. I'm a social media marketing person and I own a media company, and I really haven't seen the events. I haven't taken advantage of the events in LinkedIn because it's buried on the side there. But we're going to talk a little bit about it, how it can help you guys and how to find it. And all that information will also be in the show notes at wingnutsocial.com/podcast.
It's been buried on their site.
It still kind of is.
Well, they were doing a bunch of beta testing.
I had to go in there and look and say, oh my God, how the hell am I supposed to do this LinkedIn events thing?
All right, well, let's talk about the cool part that if you create an event in LinkedIn and how that works. Let me give you the Amish breakdown of how that works, because this is the way I understand it.
Okay. Would you like to hold your butter churn for like emotional support?
No, I have 3 dogs sitting on my sofa with me in the podcast studio.
Don't jinx it. They've been very good.
I know. They were bored outside, you know. They have become attached to us now that we're in quarantine. They do not leave our side for any reason.
Nope.
So Amish point of view, Amish how it works. You go to LinkedIn, you have to create an event. You create an event. The cool thing about this event is you can have your team manage the event if you want to. You can invite anybody to help be an admin to handle it to where you don't have to handle it. But the coolest thing is if I create an event and I invite Darla to the event, if I make Darla an admin to the event, she can invite all of her friends. So before this event even takes place, if you accept an invite to this event, you then can see everybody that has agreed to go to this event, and you can start connecting with them before the event even happens. So let's say you're a PR agent and you know that you're going to go to this event and you see 10 editors that have already signed up for this event. You can actually introduce yourself to them prior to the event. Say, hey, I saw you're going to go to this event that Wingnut Social's holding. This would be great. Here's my information. I can't wait to meet you. I had loved to pitch you some ideas. Yada, yada, yada. Does that make Amish sense to you now, Darla?
It kind of does. And I'm actually on my LinkedIn page and I'm looking, like I said before, I'm like, where the hell do you go to find this event? And there's no real huge flag that says create an event. You have to go to your homepage on LinkedIn and scroll down that little left-hand vertical there, and you'll see under groups, it says events with a little plus sign. And all you have to do is click on that plus sign and you can upload a branded photo for your event, the event name. You can publish a broadcast link. You can even, if there's a ticketing link to sell tickets to the event, if there's a paywall in there, you can link out to that. And what I like about it too is similar to Facebook's, people can comment within the group. They can network within the group. They can get excited about it. You can invite all of your first degree, what do they call them? Not followers.
Connections.
Connections. Thank you. On LinkedIn. And this is very kind of similar. We were just attended PodFest. Well, not just, but before the whole Corona thing. And they had an app called Whova, which is WHOVA. And it was very similar to that, to where people could meet up and send messages to each other. Hey, we're the group from Miami. Let's go. Do you want to meet up at conference room B? Now, right now, this is all going to be virtual, but you can also set this up for a live and in-person event. And you can invite all of your first degree connections on LinkedIn to go to your event. So if you're a marketer and you have, 20,000 connections in there and you're throwing an event, this is really a great way to get visible if you're promoting B2B. An
event can also be public or private.
Okay.
You also have the right to remove someone from an event if you want to. And a little pro tip, there's no draft feature in LinkedIn. So you better be sure that you are on game, because once you start creating your event, you'll have to either complete it or you're going to have to just completely abandon it.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. So make sure that you have your graphics copy and a ticketing link in hand if you're going to make it a ticketed event. So you have it all squared away before you stop. It's not one of those go back and finish later. It has to be done immediately.
Yeah, so this is a really great tool because Shana and I are actually in the works of putting together a Wingnut Social webinar for social media for interior designs. And you can bet your bippy I will post it in here and make our connections aware. Natalie and Giraffe.
Yes, Jethro.
A lot of Wingnuts have been coming to me asking us about the SEO audit for their website. And, now with everything being kind of slow, it's a great time to dive in and check out and see if your website's healthy. But you are the go-to for that.
I am.
Tell me all about it.
All about it. Well, we're going to dive into your website and take a good look at your site performance. We're going to check about the crawlability. Are there any broken links? The site structure, non-crawlability content, your sitemap. We're going to look at metadata, the navigation structure, description, title, media.
Wait.
Are you overwhelmed?
I'm overwhelmed. This is all way over my head.
That's why we do it for you.
Oh, so you guys are going to take that all off my plate.
Absolutely. We're going to do on-page SEO for length, keywords. Make sure that you have your headers. Make sure that the mobile audit, that's so important. I know that when people are looking someone up, everybody's on their phone looking things up.
Yeah.
And if your site does not load within 2 seconds, you lose them.
Oh, wow.
It
that's
has
true.
to load within 2 seconds.
Mobile's so important.
It is. So, backlink audit, brand mentions, and a detailed list of the recommendations of what we think you guys need to do to fix your website.
Yeah, so it's a complete audit, really, with just a breakdown of everything that you need to improve with your website. Here's how to go about improving it. And if you guys decide you want to have us implement that, we can also hook you up with that situation right there, Natalie. So tell them where to go to find out more.
Go to wingnutsocial.com/services.
Or
give us a call at 1-877-WINGNUT.
Sounds like a plan, Stan.
I like it. And also that little pro tip of the draft, and there is no draft, that once an event has been created, you can't change the event host or organizer role.
Oh, so make sure you are in love with them.
Yeah, make sure you don't have a falling out if you're going to do something like that. But you still can invite one of your team members, and anybody can, if you make them an admin, they will be able to either create the event for you or manage the event as well if you don't have time to do it. So.
Okay, and as promised, this just in, beep, 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 breaking news. So this new virtual events thing that LinkedIn is doing brings together LinkedIn events and LinkedIn Live. So it's kind of like a little hybrid baby. So you can actually do your webinar, your virtual event live through the event situation that we just described there. And those event attendees that happen to be watching that situation can share the links with their first degree connections, like we said before. So it could be exponential if you're putting out some good content there.
So yes, hosting an event can seem like, oh my gosh, I can't do this, but let me give you something that could be cool. LinkedIn has 645 million global members, and I know that you're invited by connections, but let's say you just are connected with all the right people. You could have a ton of people show up to your event.
Right, it's exponential.
It's sky's the limit, really.
Yeah, really. They can invite their friends, and they can invite their friends, and so on, and so on, and so on. Remember that commercial back in the day?
I'm not old enough.
Who was that? Who was that shampoo commercial? Somebody email me and tell me. I might remember by the end of this. Menopause, in my memory. Okay, so I would also like to announce to the Wingnut listening audience that I did get a Peloton bike for my birthday. And Honey Nuggets is really Natalie Ann Graff, the nag, the soulless ginger, in case you're new to the show. We like to have fun. So that's it. If you're hosting an event, hop on over to LinkedIn, go to your profile, drop down, look at that little event tab. It's pretty clear cut. It's pretty simple. Just like Natalie said, make sure you have all your deets right there, or you're going to get really frustrated because you can't save them as drafts. And that's it for today, Nat. You got anything else?
I have 2 things.
All right.
If you like what you hear, follow us on Wingnut Social on all social media platforms. And the second thing that I have is our boys have slept through this entire podcast without a peep.
Our little fur-legged boys.
Our four-legged furries.
Our four-legged fur babies.
Right. I have one to the left, one to the right, and one on the back of the sofa.
And you're caught in the middle with me.
I am stuck.
All right.
So long.
See ya.
Thanks for joining us today. Be sure to tune in next week for more business and marketing info and insightful interviews with industry experts and design superstars. Can't wait? Then head on over to wingnutsocial.com for more great content to help you get your business to the next level.
Yes, I know we're talking about LinkedIn. And LinkedIn is, everybody realizes, I think they realize, or they should realize that I don't like LinkedIn.
Okay, start over.
Okay,
wait, I had a thought. What was I going to say? Gosh, there it goes. And there it goes, off into the menopausal ether. Gosh, what was my thought?
I need to go here.
They debuted virtual events to help brands during this crisis.
Okay, you need to start over.
I do need to start over. I haven't even started drinking yet.
LinkedIn had...
Wait. I have to describe this now. Natalie just said LinkedIn just has 4, took a pause, and looked at her hands and started counting. You're adorable. You are so cute. You are so cute, honey nuggets.
Okay, so listen, sweet cheeks.
No, that's you. Good boy, Mango.